What's up, y'all? Today I'm going to talk about the most important mindsets you need to have if you want to go from this to this. My name is Chris for Black Diamonds Fitness. This is the Muscle Ministry channel. And before we even kick it off, I know I'm inside and I got on this hoodie and stuff, but it's cold, so don't judge me. Anyway, first things first, there are three main mindsets that are the most important. I'm gonna break it down in order from the least important to the most important. So if you want to hear the most important, make sure you watch until the end. It is crucial. Number three of our top three mindsets that you have to have in order to be successful in your fitness journey is you have to understand the significance of starting. A lot of times people get what we call analysis paralysis, or maybe they're waiting for the right moment to come, like the most convenient time before they start their journey or their process. But listen to me when I tell you, there will never be a perfect time. There will never be a perfect situation. You will never feel fully prepared no matter what you do. So the most important thing to do is to recognize that right off the bat and just say, no matter what, today I'm going to start. Tomorrow was not promised to me. I don't know whether the circumstances will be better or worse tomorrow. And at the end of the day, you really can't depend on perfect scenarios to be the thing that your success hinges on. And that gets me to mindset number two. So mindset number two to be successful on your fitness journey is you have to prioritize consistency. Notice, I did not say perfection. It doesn't even have to be the highest quality program. You just have to be consistent. So what do I mean when I say consistent? That means no matter what the situation is, no matter how you feel, no matter if you're having crazy thoughts of doubt or uncertainty or second guessing yourself, any of those things, at the end of the day, you just have to show up. And that's what's important. If you show up and you don't even give 90% effort, if you don't give 50% effort, even if you don't give 10% effort, that's not the most important part. The most important part is that as you're building this habit, you're building a new person. You're becoming somebody new. You're becoming the type of person who does these things. So as you rebuild your identity as a type of person who always shows up, that's going to be reflected in the results that you get. So that's what you want to prioritize. At the end of the day, the consistent plan will beat out the inconsistent one that's designed perfectly every single time. So no matter what, always remember that if you're serious about this goal, just show up, even if you only show up for 5 minutes. And I promise you, you will get amazing results just by keeping that in mind. All right, so the number one thing, this is the most important thing to remember if you're going to be successful. What you need to know about this journey is that you only fail when you quit. So you cannot quit. And that's really that's the beauty, that's the magic of this whole thing, is that the only thing that you need to do to make sure that you're successful is don't quit. Because as long as you're in it, you will eventually get there. There might be some trial and error, there might be some trip ups and slip ups, but you will eventually get there. So what you need to understand as far as that mindset is that stopping, pausing, regrouping does not necessarily mean failure. You have not reached failure until you've decided that you will no longer restart. So that's what you need to keep in mind. You don't have to be perfect at completion. You don't have to be perfect at consistency. What you do have to be perfect at, if you want to ultimately be successful at this, is that when life knocks you down or you get tripped up, that you are amazing at starting again. So that's what I want you to take away from this. If you've fallen off the wagon before and you're ready to restart again, you can start working with a coach. You can start working on your own. I have some resources available. If you want to apply for coaching with me, there are limited spots, but you can apply for coaching from a link in the description. If you found this valuable or helpful, like, share, subscribe, definitely subscribe. And you can leave a comment. Like, does this resonate with you? Have you had to deal with this before? Can you attest to the fact that these three things are the most powerful parts of your mindset? If I missed anything, if there are other mindset pieces that you think are just as important or more important, I want to hear about it. So put it in the comments. But that's all I got, y'all. Until next time, peace.